We tried Freshly meals.
Yes, we did. We tried Freshly meals, so you can decide if it's right for you.
We're going to be going over ordering process, the delivery process, us trying the meals, and then the QPC comparison and the grocery store alternatives.
Hey, I'm Matt from Matt Lane Fitness.
And I'm his wife, Jenna.
So I've talked about on this channel many times meal prepping and then the alternative of having a meal prep service. And it wasn't that I started taking that seriously and looking into companies until we talked to Casey and Reagan, some good friends of ours. Are you gonna bring the height back up?
No.
Oh, great. Now I'm dwarfed.
So we got this idea because our friends Casey and Reagan had some pretty significant damage to their kitchen during Hurricane Sally last year. Since they've been without a fully functioning kitchen, they started using Freshly meals. They used them for about 6 months, and Casey lost about 10 pounds. They talked about how convenient it is and how good the meals were, so that's why we decided to try Freshly.
Little side note, Casey wasn't doing any sort of training or cardio or anything like that. He lost 10 pounds just from eating these meals. It's the only thing he changed. I definitely believe in these pre-prepared meals. I think that it's a good thing. We want to sort of tackle, is it right for you? Freshly has a very convenient process to order the food. You can do it all from your phone. They have their app that's for iOS or Android. What you need to do is download the app, and then you need to go to YouTube/Matt Lane Fitness, hit the like button on the fresh hot videos that we're putting out every Friday there. Then you want to move on to start your account. Once you've created your account, you can put your payment information and all that. Then you get into all the goodies and finding out all of the different variety that Freshly had. They had these like fit options, they had low carb options, keto, they had all sorts of options. I was very, very impressed, and we tend to habitually eat. We eat the same thing over and over and over, and honestly, I was overwhelmed with how much variety there was.
I was pretty excited.
I know you were.
The only con we immediately saw was that we had to wait 2 weeks for our meals to be delivered.
But I think that's gonna be for the initial delivery. You can set it up on auto, which, by the way, they do automatic auto delivery. When you sign up the first time, you are signed up automatically for a recurring payment. I didn't realize that. Emailed the company and they're like, hey, no big deal, we'll cancel it. They actually gave us a refund on our next order. I thought that was a class move by them. The 2-week delivery thing, I think that's really gonna work itself out once you get your first delivery. The cool thing is Freshly does a great job at bringing you back. On the first 3 or 4 orders, they're giving you a pretty good discount, and I think it has something to do with shipping. I could be wrong, but basically it's enticing.
All right, this is us unboxing the meals and then trying them.
Which one are you most excited to try?
This one, the Thai-ish lemongrass bowl. All right, so this is the one that you wanted, the Zoodles and the meatballs. I want to try it a little bit.
It's got extra protein.
Six veggies, 0 added sugar, and quality carbs.
Well, let's look at what's actually in it.
550 calories, 21 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fiber, 37 grams of protein.
That is what we want. We like that pro. How long to go on the mic?
Apparently it's a post-workout feast.
Yeah, I like that. They're really speaking to fitness people here, which Freshly Fit makes total sense, but I like that. It is more appetizing that way. It looks rough through the plastic right now.
No, it looks
But
delicious.
you don't judge a cover by its book, right? So how long? 3 minutes? All right, here we go. Here we go. So this is mine.
Yes.
Like flip it upside down. Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you think, buddy? Roman gets first taste, and he's lapping it up everywhere. Not a bad look at all. So the noodles first. Surprisingly crunchy. Turkey ball, not over seasoned. I like it. Whatever that thing is.
It was cauliflower. All right, and then this is my Thai-ish lemongrass bowl.
Wow, that's fire.
I agree.
Okay, it's the following day. I just got done lifting weights, and I'm coming in here for some food. The chicken's tender. It's pretty good. A little squash action here. Squash has a little crunch to it. It's pretty daggum good. My good friend Casey Crabtree wanted me to try the steak peppercorn because there's a lot of room for error with this steak. I am going to cut into this steak and see if it is like a brick or if it is like butter. Oh, that cuts, look at that. Get a little side piece. It's not butter, that's for sure, but let's see here. I'm really impressed right now. That chews really well. Good job, Freshly, on the steak. I did not see that coming. Tastes pretty good. I want to show you what the pork chop looks like, how it cuts. Pretty good. I think what a normal pork chop would be. I'm not a huge fan of pork chop, but it's pretty good. The veggies are a little lackluster. Like, did you like most of the meals?
Yes.
Yeah?
All of them. I liked every one that I tried.
Pork chop Saltimbocca.
You had that one.
I did? Mm-hmm. We ordered a total of 12 meals.
I think I ate 10 of them.
I remember
Decent.
it. No, I remember the pork chop. Like, immediately where my head goes is a pork chop is so easy to screw up, and you know these are gonna be frozen and then reheated and all that. I remember the pork chop texture and whatnot. It was good.
Yeah.
I was really surprised with that.
I had the chicken tikka masala. I thought it was good. Matt hates peppers, so of course I ate the beef and veggie stuffed peppers. I thought they were really fantastic.
How was the consistency of the peppers being frozen and then reheated?
They were good. They were good. I grew up eating the frozen stuffed peppers, like the healthy choice ones. These were much better. You had the steak peppercorn, which was our friend Casey's favorite. So
yes.
Matt tried that. What did you think about it?
I thought it was good. The texture, the consistency of a steak being frozen reheated, it was fantastic.
The next one was the Tangy turmeric turkey bowl. I had that one.
I tried that.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I thought it
good.
was great. I had the cauliflower shell beef bolognese. That was the one that I anticipated the most. I was really excited about that when we ordered it. That was the first meal that I tried. It was fantastic. I would order 12 of those. Just those.
Jenna, this is pretty much now your review. You just want to take over.
You had the Zoodles and turkey meatballs.
I liked it. It was fair.
And then the last one was Matt's favorite.
Oh, dude.
The chicken pesto bowl.
This was the only meal that made me feel like crap. I don't know if I got a bad batch or something like that. And I was actually quite paranoid. So when I tried the chicken pesto, I think that's actually why you started eating more of the meals, because I was a little paranoid.
Because I think that was your second meal.
Yeah.
You ate the Zoodles, and then the next day you ate the chicken pesto.
Yeah. I remember thinking in the moment, like, it probably wasn't a bad meal. It's just so much, and I eat very, very basic, plain.
Yeah. Like, as in, we eat plain frozen vegetables with nothing on it.
I think the common person would really like the variety.
Yeah. While we were trying the meals, one of the things I said over and over again was I was curious how they would compare to healthy choice meals that I used to eat before we started meal prepping. So let's go over the QPC. I saved a box from the Freshly meal so I could compare this with the healthy choice meal. The Freshly meal had 510 calories. The healthy choice meal that was comparable has 280 calories. The Freshly meal was about $9.
About, with our discount, I think it came out to be $8.50.
The positive with the Freshly meal is that it's 411 grams versus the healthy choice meal was 269 grams. So the Freshly meal, I did not get hungry later. That satiated my appetite until the next meal, where the healthy choice meal just never filled me up.
38 carbs, 21 of protein. Freshly meal, 510 calories, 23 of fat, 46 carbs, and 27 protein. I mean, the macros and the calories are just higher. It makes sense that it's going to be more satiating. It did seem like both Freshly and Healthy Choice had a pretty hefty ingredient list. So from a quality standpoint, I think it's actually fairly comparable.
Taste-wise with quality, Freshly knocks it out of the park compared to Healthy Choice.
Then there's convenience. This is so dependent upon you.
And I think that's why so many different options can all be successful at the same time, because it really depends on your lifestyle, what you have to spend, and what's most convenient for you. Of course, the Freshly meals, you pay 3 times as much, but they come to your front door. The Healthy Choice meal, you have to go to the grocery store sometime, pick up some of those, but they're also not as satiating and not as good. At the end of the day, we had not reordered Freshly.
But I can see us reordering at some point if we were ever going on a trip or something like that where I wanted to have food ahead of time. That way we still had food in the freezer when we got home. I can see us possibly ordering from Freshly again.
Yeah. For us, our meals that we make are cheaper, but for our friends who don't have a kitchen and really don't have the time to be making their own food, Freshly works for them.
And if this is going to be the catalyst for you for your own fitness journey, I feel that you're going to pay in either quality, price, or convenience. You have to pay in one of those areas. So pick the area you want to pay in and then go for it. This damn chair seems like it's still low. God dang it, Jenna. That's where it should, you were down. Oh, great. Now I'm dwarfed. One last thing, if you're looking for accountability and community, join the 30-day full body group challenge. Link in the description above and below. Basically, you're gonna get 30 days of accountability inside of my app. We're gonna do weekly group Zoom calls. We're gonna get you to the body that you really want. Let's make it happen. You don't have to be perfect at this Freshly thing.
Just be better than yesterday.
Every day.